Chelsea are beginning to concern me, to worry me, to scare me. Are Chelsea in a title race? We're going to break that question down. Right now, they are in unbelievable form. A night in which Liverpool have just drawn 3-3 at St. James's Park. And Chelsea have just gone out there and absolutely dismantled Southampton, which people will say, okay, that they're struggling. They also beat Aston Villa 3-0. They went to Leicester at the King Power and won 2-1. They drew with Arsenal and Man United. They beat Newcastle in the league. They, since that Liverpool defeat, have shown a different side to their game now. They look... they're just growing in my concerns that they could actually be in a title race now. We're going to break it down. Make sure you go down. Make sure you have dropped a like on the video. The road to 40,000 subscribers is well and truly on. We are less than 500 away from 32,000. Let me know your thoughts down below on Southampton 1, Chelsea 5. And I believe off the top of my head now, Chelsea are the highest scoring team in the Premier League with 31 goals. They have the second best goal difference in the league with plus 16. The only team to have a higher goal difference, of course, is Liverpool. And at the moment, they look in really good form. And another reason why I'm slightly concerned, scared, is we play them next. And they scored 5 tonight with 5 different goal scorers. Disasi, Nkunku, Madueke, Sancho, and of course, that man that always delivers, Cole Palmer. A crazy game, if we're being brutally honest. Absolute crazy game. Is sending off. I don't know why Southampton keep trying to do this thing where they're playing it out from the back. I don't really understand it. And as a Chelsea side today, that made a number of changes as well. No Jackson, no Cole Will. Of course, Reece James out injured. Palmer in the 10. Neto on the bench. Lavia on the bench. They brought in 2 different centre-backs. No Cole or Fofana. Tosin Adarabioyo and Disasi. Fair play to Enzo Maresca for really trying to maximise, his depth in the Chelsea squad. Made a number of changes. Felix comes into the 11. Nkunku comes into the 11. And they've just absolutely blown Southampton away. And we look at the bench they've got. Look how strong that bench is. Jadon Sancho, Neto, Jackson, Lavia, Colwill, Badiashile, Kieran Drewsbury-Hall. They look really, really good. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Are they in a title race? I don't know. They've just scored 5+ goals, or 5 goals plus for the second time on an away game this season. I think the other one was in a 6-2 win against Wolves. Sancho off the bench with a goal, Palmer with a goal, and Nkunku. They look really strong, I'm not going to lie. The perfect start for the game for Chelsea. They go 1-0 up around, the 5th, 6th minute. Good ball in from a corner from Fernandez. And there is Axel Disasi, who just heads the ball home from around 3 yards out. Whip ball, towards the front post. Chelsea got off to a really good start. Fair play to Southampton, to be fair. They did bounce back immediately with Aribo, kind of caught Chelsea off guard. And then a moment of absolute madness. I don't understand what Southampton are trying to do with their goalkeeper. And this is about 7, 8, maybe 9 times I've seen this season where they just try to play it out from the back. And I just don't understand it. The goalkeeper just completely fumbles it. Madueke pounces onto it, lays off Christopher Nkunku, who taps in to an empty net. And it's like, what on earth? What on earth are you doing? What on earth are you doing? And Chelsea take full advantage of that. And they make it 2-1. And then shortly after that, Felix sets up Madueke, who then makes it 3-1. Chelsea extend their lead on Southampton. And I thought, to be honest, they were absolutely woeful. Take nothing away from Chelsea. They battered them on possession, on stats. Of course, you did expect Chelsea to just take it up another level when Stevenson got sent off. But 26 shots, 13 on target, 55% possession, you know, 3-1 up at half time. And then Stevenson's, just decides to be, I don't really understand, what he's thinking, if we're being brutally honest. He gets sent off. There's been a lot of actual, red cards recently in the Premier League. And he takes a swipe at Cucurella. VAR decide it is a red card. You can't do that. They go 3-1 in at half time. And it was like Chelsea just turned into a training session, if you're being brutally honest. They make it, they bring on Sancho in the second half. They made a number of changes. Cole Palmer, you're never really going to get a big Chelsea win without this guy. Christopher Nkunku comes in for Jackson tonight, gets a goal and an assist. And Palmer with his 9th goal of the season. Fernandez plays a through ball to Nkunku. He doesn't get his shot away, and I think he just rolls it into the Palmer's path. And, they go, 4-1 up then, and then it's 5-1, Jadon Sancho off the bench. A fair play to Enzo Fernandez because he's really, getting the most out of his squad. They're destroying teams, 8 goals in the last 2 games in a very, very good position. While we're recording this, I think Arsenal's in the background. I think that's 1-0. So as it stands, they are, above Arsenal goal difference. Now, the question's going to be, are they in a title race? They are 7 points away, 7 points behind Liverpool, of course. They dropped points tonight. Chelsea took full advantage. They've won 3 games on the bounce. Arsenal are about to win 3 games on the bounce as well. If they bring in an out-and-out number 9 in January, then I think maybe we could say they are. Enzo Maresca has downplayed this question a number of times. He doesn't think they are in a title race. Other people have said Chelsea fans are coming out with chest, which they've got every right to be. You look at their games they've got coming up, Chelsea fans will fancy themselves. Let's be honest, Chelsea will be looking at these fixtures and going 6 wins out of 6. It all depends on what Tottenham team turns up. If it's a Tottenham team that has scored 4 goals against Manchester City, or if it's the same Tottenham team that can't beat Fulham or Roma, then we might be in trouble. But Astana, they'll beat them. Shamrock Rovers, they'll beat them. Fulham, Everton away. Brentford at home. Brentford are currently 3-1 down to Villa. Other than Spurs, I don't really think they've got a tough game until, look at this run. And let's be honest, other than the City game and Spurs game, they should be beating Wolves, Bournemouth, Palace, Ipswich, Everton, Fulham, Brentford, Shamrock, Astana, Morecambe. They've got a comfortable run of fixtures. They're the highest goal-scoring team in the league. They're winning games at a very, very good margin right now. It's hard not to say they're in a title race because Arsenal are supposed to be. And as it stands, Chelsea are above Arsenal in goal difference. They've scored more goals. I think they've conceded less as well. Or they might have conceded 1 more. So it's hard right now not to say they're not in a title race. I did say in a video while I was in Orlando a week ago or so that I only feel at this moment in time the only side that I think can catch Liverpool is Arsenal. And at the way Chelsea have just played tonight, are we now putting them in the same sort of limelight as Arsenal? They've got winnable games coming up. They've got plus 16 goal difference. They've scored the most in the league. Okay, they haven't beaten a top 6 side yet. They've drawn to Arsenal. They've lost to Liverpool. They've lost to City. They've drawn to Man United. They do play a big 6 side next. Hopefully they don't. But you look at these recent results since the 2-1 defeat against Liverpool. They've put 4 past Panathinaikos. All right, they should be beating Panathinaikos. 2 past Newcastle. 1 past United. 8 past Noah. 1 past Arsenal. 2 past Leicester. 2 past Heidenheim. 3 past Villa. 5 past Southampton. And like I said, with the games they've got coming up, it's hard not to say they're in a title race right now. But do let me know your thoughts down below. I'm going to reserve judgment. All I'm going to say is right now they are very, very, very good. Very good. They are scoring goals across their whole team. Cole Palmer, one of the best players in the league right now. Only Mohamed Salah has got more goal contributions than him. You know, Enzo Maresca, this is his first year, bearing in mind, yes, they've spent a lot of money. People are going to come out and say that, but I still think that they're doing a really, really good job. Really good job he's doing. But let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you have subscribed. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. I am out.